Hello, my name is Anthony Jankowski. I am the founder of Alpha Omega Book Publishers. I am a pastor and an author myself, and this was born out of just necessity of trying to get my book out there. Many companies that are out there, they have what's called packages, and a package is a good thing if that's what you're looking for. If you're not looking for a package, a la carte is what you need to have. A la carte is where I can just buy one service if I only need editing done. Or what if my budget only allows one thing at a time and I have to do it in stages? So a la carte will allow you to just get what you need. Should I buy a book cover if I already have a book cover? But because I have the package, I had to buy it. So we really want to be fair. We want people to just be able to afford their quality work that they need and in whatever time fashion they need. Our next service that we offer is illustrations. We have an artist who has 10 other artists underneath him. I like the owner of the company myself for my stuff, but everybody is equally talented. The cool part of the process is you get to come up with a concept for what you want in a picture. A rough sketch would be drawn. You would approve it at that stage, say, oh, this is exactly what I want, or even better than I imagined. Then a black and white copy gets made, and then you'd actually get to see it come to finish by being colored. And it is just an unbelievable process to watch. As far as editing and proofreading, that's another service that we offer. There's services out there that they're basically just running it through software. If you speak like pizza we will eat instead of we will eat pizza, the computer may not catch that, but a person with intelligence and intellect, as they're reading it and they're going over it and over it and over it, so they're re-editing and proofreading and even format for flow. If you're speaking to a child, you want it to flow. So if it stops and it goes and it stops and it goes, that wouldn't be too good. The computer wouldn't catch that. So you need live editing and proofreading. Now, I noticed a lot of people struggling with the cost of a website, especially when they first start. So what we have is we have an inline store which will be used by every single author. So you'll have a landing page that will have the e-commerce store built right into it. So when you need to sell something, you get a direct link. So just say I sell my book myself. Somebody says, hey, I want to buy your book. You can go give them a link. It'll send them to your page. They don't even have to necessarily look around the whole website. They could look around at what you're offering, buy your book, and the sale would be made. For a complete list of services, just to name a few, author interview, which will help polish your landing page, just numerous different services, understanding ISBNs and barcodes for your book, just what pages you want to put, a dedication page, or you want to put an acknowledgement page. All that can be discussed and explained. So visit our website, alphaomegabookpublishers.com. Most people, when they write a book, they're so afraid of giving it away and somebody taking the possession of their intellectual property, me included. I left stuff in drawers for 20 years thinking, oh, it's going to get stolen. How ridiculous. I just really believe we're supposed to get it out there. God gave you gifts and talents He wants you to use. Sitting in a drawer, you're not using them. So get your book out there and allow it to, that process to just be fulfilled. Now, as far as owning the rights, you maintain 100% rights to your property, whether it's a poem, whether it's a story, whether it's a book. This is from a author's perspective. Everything in this business is to help the author. Well, you always heard the cliche, you're a needle in a haystack. Well, a lot of times we all needle in a haystack. So we thought if we collectively pile up all the hits, all the visits, all the people that are looking for my book, your book, somebody else's book, if they all visited the same place, that would concentrate. SEOs would be higher. More people would find us. If I only get 10 hits and you get 10 and 100 other authors get 10, Now look at the traffic we're getting combined as a family. So the family of writers combine their talents, and what it'll do is it'll help all of us to be seen and noticed and not be a needle in a haystack. So right now there's a contest going on for new authors, and the way this contest works is we all need help, and obviously some of the help that we need could be financial. So to get something of value, what you would gain is you would get a free digital book made of your story, and you would get your ISBN and your barcode, which would make it a legal book to sell. Once you have that made, you can sell it over and over again because it's a digital product. So as long as people are seeing it, you can keep buying it without having to invest in that book. It's made. And you can continue to add more digital books and more physical books to your landing page as you accomplish those new projects. So a really important part is people say, I want to join your contest, but they have no idea what to do. First thing you have to do is you have to write a story. Once you have a story written, don't worry about it with typos. I was so worried that it wasn't good enough. Well, after somebody polished it and fixed the punctuation and fixed the typos, then all of a sudden I was impressed myself. I said, whoa, that's my work, are you kidding? So we want to help you to be the best you can be. So the first thing you're going to do is you're either going to send it digitally. If you go online, you'll see how you can do that by emailing it, or you could physically put it in an envelope and mail it to the address that's on the website. Alpha Omega Book Publishing has a kind of a different niche in this society that we live in. We want to have books and content that is decent with morals, and that's kind of a lost thing nowadays. But we really believe in it so wholeheartedly that we're willing to take a much smaller piece of the pie to not compromise. So we really encourage you as an educator, whether you're a grandparent or a parent or a babysitter, to give good content to your children. You're training them up so they'll be good adults, they'll be godly individuals, they'll be educated, just a positive part of our society. So we have a life lesson in every story that when you're done with the story, you could say, so what happened when you didn't obey your parents, or whatever the story is. And that's more important than just a cute story. Wow, we finished the book and the child is ready for where's the next one. But no, now you would stop and you would say, so what did we learn from this story? Because a lot of times we can learn from others, and sometimes we have to learn the hard way, but most of the times we could learn from other people's mistakes. We have a little saying that God gave you gifts and talents and you should use them. So we want to encourage you to take your pen out, get those stories out of the drawer, and just be who God has called you to be. So we thank you for your interest, and I look forward to working with you.